Recording. There we go.
All right. Oh, good morning, fourth grade. Good morning. Good morning. If everyone can just stand up and stretch, give you a nice stretch. Looks like you guys are kind of tired, get energized. We're doing some fun stuff today. Wiggle it out. Wiggle it out. Wiggle it out. Wiggle it out. Okay. All right, and have a seat. Take a seat. Take a seat. Take a load out. All right. So, has anyone played a game called musical chairs? Miss Claire, your hand went up first. What happens in musical chairs?
You play the music, and then you walk around, cheers, and then when you stop, you sit.
What happens during the game, though? What's the rules of the game?
There's not enough chairs for everybody.
Okay.
So you have to sit before somebody else sits. And if you don't sit, you're out. You gotta fight for your life.
You know what? That sounds about right. If everyone got that, say I got it. You got it? All right. Well, today we're going to do something similar to that game. Actually, the exact same game. But I am going to hand you $200 in your hand. Now, when I hand you the $200, where should you keep it? Mr. Jody, can you show everyone where we should keep it so we won't be a distraction? In your hand. What should I do with it? Should I just have it up here? I should probably keep it in my lap. So I'm going to keep it in my lap as soon as I get it. That's great. That's great. Thank you. There we go. All right. What I just did is handed you $200. What you're going to do with this money is, Jody, can you stand up for me? When Jody walks around and he doesn't get his seat, instead of just stealing his seat and then he gets out of the game, he is going to actually hand me his $200. But he's still going to get out of the game. And the chair too. Okay? All right. If you got it, say I got it.
Got it.
Does that make sense, everyone? Yeah. All right. So, if we can go ahead and stand to our feet. It sounds like everyone has it. We've played this game many times. Mr. Jody, can you just go ahead and take your chair out? We're going to start with 4 chairs because there's 5 people, right? All right. Remember, your butt is not a hovercraft around the chairs. So you cannot do this. Okay? I felt like someone was going to do that, so I had to say it. If you're ready, say I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right, cool. Let me get the music going. Remember, when the music stops, you have to be in the seat. If you're not, you have to give me your $200. Let's go counterclockwise.
What do you want to do
Counterclockwise. All right. Glad we got that.
And then we'll share.
Hey. Just don't Jody seat.
We should be able to split that one.
Oh, he was in the middle. Should I give her?
You know what? We can play the game like that. Go ahead. Go ahead and do it. We can split that.
Plus a little less.
I like the way you're thinking, Miss Jen. All right, everybody up. You ready? Oh, thank you. Let's take our chair out. Let's make it nice and.
Or should we do it?
We should do it like the triangular.
Okay.
That makes it a little easy for someone. There you go. All right, who's ready? Let's walk. Oh no! We're gonna go ahead and split. And if you're out of the game, if you can just take a seat in one of these chairs over here so that we're still watching. Thank you. All right, everybody up. Let's go. Are we marching? Okay.
So,
Split the money up. Split the money up. All right, if you can please stand. This is the final round. Take a chair out. Let's see who's going to win this game. Here we go. Ready? Alright. Oh, so what should Latanya do? What should Latanya do? It's all in the flight. Everyone grab a chair and scoot it in. Real quick, grab a chair, scoot it in. Real quick. Closer to me with a shot. Let's make like a half moon real close. I like it when you guys are close to me. Great, you see everyone's eyes. Alright. So at the beginning of this game, we had, and we're going to fast forward here, I gave you all each $200, right? At the beginning of the game, can you tell me how much one chair was worth? Let's think about that. How much was one chair worth? Raise your hand if you know the answer.
What do you do when you go out in the snow?
I gave you each this amount, and you each had a chair. How much was your chair worth? $200. Excellent. All right. So at the end, we had one chair, right? So how much was this chair worth now? Jenny, can you count how much money you have and see if you have $1,000? 100 and 200.
That's fair. I don't like
100, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, $1,000. Love it. Our chair at the end was worth $1,000. Excellent. You know what? At the beginning of this, we had lots of chairs out. Think of your chair as the supply.
What are we doing?
Okay. We have lots of supply. So, can you tell me at the beginning of this game, was the supply high or low? Could everyone sit in a chair comfortably? Yeah. So I would say that my supply was high. How about my demand? My demand is
What I'm going to have you do,
I just said, could everyone sit in a chair comfortably?
I'm going to have you
Yeah. So was everyone like, oh my gosh, I need a chair? So was my demand for a chair, or the supply, I'm sorry, high or low?
So this is going to be corner one.
It's low. Everyone's comfortable, right?
Okay?
Well, guess what? This is going to affect my price or my order
As
for
you're
the
going
chair,
to
right?
have to do what the card says.
Do you think at the beginning
The whole time you're
was
in
my
the corner,
price
you have to
skyrocketed
follow
up,
what the card is
or was it low?
Okay?
Think back when we say what our chairs were worth. $200. Was that high or low compared to the end?
All right. Go ahead.
It was low. It was pretty low. All right. You think we can predict what these would be? At the end, how much was my supply high or low?
Supply was low.
Supply was low. And why was the supply low?
Because we started taking chairs away, and so
Share our
then
cards
the supply of
say.
chairs
What
was
does the card say?
low.
So that, what does that make the demand?
High, because we wanted times.
You weren't comfortable with it.
I wasn't.
I know, some of you were out, so I know you weren't comfortable. Okay, and what about my price? Does that mean what's going to happen to my price? I like the way you said that was opposite. I love that. Just say what my price was. My price will be high. It's kind of opposite. So when I look at this and I see supply is high, you know what I call that? I call that a surplus. I have a surplus of supply. That means I have an abundance of supply. Everyone's full.
Whether that was standing on
Right?
one foot.
So we're going to put right here, I have a
Not
surplus.
using your hands at all. Standing on one
Okay,
foot.
right. Remember that of supply.
So, but now, how do you
My supply is low. So when something's low and you don't have enough of it, what's your word that we can call that? What's a synonym of that? Go ahead, Miss Claire.
Okay. And I want you scarce.
We can call that
I want
scarce. I
Write
like how you're
down how many
thinking.
people you think.
How about also, I could say we just have a shortage of supply, right? I'm short one.
So, yeah, you can write on the card or on your paper.
Excellent. All right.
How many
What I would like you to do, I want you to break off into two groups. Jenny, if you can come over here, and then you you two would be a group. I need you to go to group 2 over here. Just go ahead and move one chair. There's 2 chairs already over there. And you all can just turn in here. Once you get to your chair, don't touch anything. We're just gonna talk here. You each have a scenario, kind of like what we just did at your table. When I say go, you're going to flip over your scenario, and you're going to tell me on that paper whether your supply was high or low, whether your demand was high or low, and whether your price was affected, which is high or low. Okay? And we're just going to draw arrows for that. All right, go ahead and flip. Get your markers out, and let's work together.
Okay. Kinsey, why doesn't anyone like my coconut pie that I made? Dre, maybe it's because no one has ever seen you make your own cereal. LOL. Aw man, I really wanted to sell this for $6 per slice. Ha ha ha. You're so fresh.
Okay. Abby, Claire, Jody, Sonia, Shay. Oh yeah. Everyone in Miss Baker's class too.
If she sells the pie, the supply of the pie would go down. Like the chance.
Right, and the demand would go up.
And the price.
I see some hard
Yes.
workers here. I'm pretty excited.
Because when there's things, guys.
But she's not selling it.
Oh yeah.
That's why I was trying to figure out the scenario.
I think the supply will go down.
That an environment starts out having enough resources. But
If
all
everyone wants to
Price went, which they up, price went up.
Like
Yeah.
the chair.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
We're gonna adapt the environment. But suddenly there are
Seeing some great things. If you think you are finished, then I would just like for your group to take your chart paper back to our circle. Okay? So just one person. Jenny, you may have to take your chair back. Oh, thank you, Miss Claire. I love the way you draw.
we're using more of the resources than antibodies. So,
we're good to go.
Alright. And I see group 1 is ready as well. You can just put your chair on over.
whatever environment is
Alright. We're going to go ahead and start with group 2 today. If you could, please stand in the front and tell me about your scenario and the answers that you chose. Okay.
You should read my voice.
Kinsey, why doesn't anyone like my coconut pie that I made?
Dre, maybe it's because I've ever seen you make your own cereal.
LOL. Oh man, I really wanted to sell this for $6 per slice.
You're funny.
So the question is, what will happen if Dre sells the pie? So we said if she sells the pie, the supply will go down. The demand will go up. And so will the price.
Can you explain your answer? Why did you say that the supply would go down and the demand would go up?
Because
Can you give me evidence from what was in your scenario?
well, it says if she sells the pie, there'll be less pie because she sold pie.
So that's the supply. But then people will still want it. The demand will be high because there's not enough to.
Yeah, because everybody will want her coconut pie.
But no one wants your coconut pie.
I know, that's what we were kind of confused because, but it says, what happens if Dre sells the pie?
You know what, Miss Latanya, I love the way you're thinking there. We could take this either way. Because my question does in fact ask, what will happen if Drake sells the pie, right? But up here, I love the way how you use the evidence from the scenario to tell me that no one even likes the coconut pie. So if no one likes it, Miss Latanya or Jody, can you share with me what would actually happen if no one likes it? How would these change or stay the same?
Try to sell something no one wanted to buy, then it would be nuts.
So,
Especially if you
have any
are
extras?
And so what would happen to my supply? Would that be high or low?
So your supply would remain high.
Huh.
So it would actually get rid of it. And low because it's said no one is like
So what's happening to my price?
it's gonna go down. You're gonna try to get rid of it.
Excellent. I love the way you're thinking. Thank you all. Bye bye. All right. Here's one. Scenario one. All right. Loud and clear, Orange.
Scenario one.
Dear Santa, I have been really, really good this year. My friends, seriously, Sally, take the first time you have to be expecting something to change with your work video game. Oh, yeah, everyone in this bank is close too. I hope you can get it for me. Your favorite, the best Santa.
What's your question, Latanya?
What will happen on Christmas Day? So we said that, well, we first started with the demand because everyone wanted the video game. So we were like, well, because it says everyone wanted the video game, the demand is high. So then we went to the supply and said, well, it only said there's one new video game in one video game. So the supply is going to be low. And so because the supply is low, there's not a lot, but the demand is high, the people can charge whatever they want for the video game. So the price, the money green, is high.
I love the way you explained your answer. To group two, what if in this scenario here something changed a little bit? A new internet site came out called Wisdom Begins.
All right.
And so this internet site actually has a surplus of new video games on Christmas Day. It just happened. What's going to happen with my supply demand?
I want you to come up with a new environment.
The demand goes down if you're something.
Why?
Because there's more games for people to choose.
You're going to come up with restrictions.
And so what happens to my supply? What happens?
Undesirable.
And why? What was that word that I used from earlier that we talked about? There was a surplus of supply. Excellent. And then my price
Goes down.
it goes down. Because I have enough for everyone, right? Everyone's comfortable. Oh, good. I love it. Thank you all. High five. I didn't give you a sorry.
No,
Stellar voice there.
I love it. Now, if you all can just set your scenarios in this way. We have one to do together. This one's a little bit trickier though, so we're gonna do it all together. Kate, could you read to me the scenario?
The black part?
All of it. So from my postcard to here.
Okay, the postcard says, "Hey Jen, can you believe it's an ice storm and it's Valentine's Day? Crazy, I know. See you soon. I miss you. Love, Stephanie." And then it says, "Stephanie's mom has specifically left her a detailed note with which you may need to goes to the grocery store, buy one bag of oranges, clean your room, do all homework. I love you, Mom."
What is your environment?
And then, immediately read it. What words to use are supply, demand, shortage, surplus, price.
Looking at this new scenario that we have, also we have this. It says where oranges are made at the bottom. Looking at this scenario and the postcard here, it talked about there was an ice storm in the Sunshine State. Mom left Stephanie a note here in Missouri telling her that she wants her to go to the grocery store and buy oranges. What's going to happen in this scenario? What's going to happen to my supply, my demand, and my price? Please use the word shortage
Now this
or
time, all of your
surplus.
stations have people around those businesses. And I want you to again make.
Well, I think the ice storm is going to kill all the groceries. So there's going to be a shortage of
I like the way, and a shortage of oranges, and that has to do with my supply or my demand.
supply.
That's my supply, and the oranges are my supply, right? What's going to happen to the demand?
I'm gonna change it up a little bit this time. I'm gonna say packed need groceries.
So what do we do this time?
So if you need to fix your prediction,
So what's going to happen to my price?
then go ahead and fix your prediction.
gonna go up.
But you must move.
All right.
To another environment.
Let's see here. What if, actually, I only said Florida, which is where they grow the oranges.
All right, so we good?
If I'm looking at
All right.
that, can I be really realistic about that? Will there be no oranges here just because they're not growing in Florida? No. So what would we call what we just did? I used a special word in the question. So we kind of just predicted something, right? That was more of a generalization that we just made.
Okay.
Because just because there's nothing in Florida doesn't mean there's nothing in California, right?
So how many
So,
predictions were
That is exactly what we just did today. I am really proud of you. But now what I want you to do is go head back to your seats in the tables or the table groups that you're in. So you may go ahead and do that, and I'll give you extra instructions there. Who's still excited? Say me, 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 me. Me. All right, please go ahead and grab a white piece of paper. Grab one sheet, please, and move the rest to the side. I just want you to fold your paper in half, like a hamburger. Fold your paper in half.
But everybody did a survival right? Yes. But all that happened was we switched it around. This station is looking
Because it's a rectangle, it's supposed to be like a
All right,
square.
once you have that, all eyes on me, please. And I'm going to come over here.
So what I want you to do
Turn
right
it
now
around.
is I want you
Today we talked a lot about supply, we talked about demand, we talked about shortages and surplus and price and how that affects everything else. Our focus or our big idea was supply and demand. So on this paper, on the front part, I would like for you to just write supply at the top of the paper.
about what happened in the first I want you to think about what happened at the
At the top.
environment that had the most supply. What happened to the environment?
All right, once you have that finished, you can turn to the open fold, which will be the next page over. Right behind supply, if you can just write demand for me. And on the next sheet over next to demand, could you write price? Now, once you have that, all eyes on me, please. Today we talked about the relationship between, what did we talk about? The relationship between what? There you go. Supply,
Demand.
price. Supply, demand, and price. That is exactly what you have on your paper. If you could, underneath here, I'm going to use Jenny's as an example. She has supply at the top. I want you to think about the relationship that we talked about. I heard the words opposite and all those types of things. If my supply is high, I just want everyone to draw an arrow going up. One arrow going up in the middle of supply, right underneath supply.
So what did we talk about?
Okay. Once you have that, I want you to tell me what happens to the demand if my supply is high. And just write that right underneath here. We're going to talk about the different relationships. So write demand and show my arrow going up or down. So show me the relationships here.
But did environments get
Oh, some people weren't really paying attention today.
So how many of you had
And then on the next page over, you can choose whether you want your demand to go up or down. And show me the relationship between demand and supply.
Okay. So on the back of this sheet of paper, what you're seeing out sheet, I want you to write about what would happen if all of a sudden the city
Once you have that, go ahead and move to price. So on price, I should have 2 words. What should I have? Demand and supply. Thank you, Ms. Jenny. Show me relationships of price to demand and supply. Right there, I would just write demand. I'd probably start with demand and show me the relationship between whether it being high or low. So you can choose one. Preferably low. So if I have that one, right? Yes. So if your demand is high and your supply is low, what would your price be? If my demand is high, lots of people want it, yet my supply, that's good. Some people are showing both relationships on that last page. How you're making the connections. Once you're finished, if you can bring your graphic organizer over to the circle real quick for me. Alright, we all finished there? Using the graphic organizer that you have and the things that we talked about today, I just want you to think back from the musical chairs to the relationships that we made here. If someone could come up, if actually everyone could come up with a scenario for one of the relationships that you have in your graphic organizer. Now my scenarios were if there was a frost or an ice storm in Florida, if I would go buy oranges here, then my supply would be low and my demand would be high, so my price would probably increase, right? So that's the kind of scenarios that I'm thinking about. What happens in real life situations? Can everyone come up with one scenario to match one of your relationships? Do you already have one? If you have one, you can go ahead and share.
Okay, so all the cows in the world start to
Tanya.
they start to get maxed out in beef. And they Tanya. And they start to die off, so the supply goes down. People really love their beef. So the demand is going, it's higher. And so they start charging a lot more for this shortage of beef and the price goes up.
Excellent. I love that scenario right there. Great job. I wish you had a king All right, can I have one more person share a scenario that you've come up with to match one of your graphic organizer relationships?
Okay. In the fall time, everybody gets to keep pumpkin pie, which is amazing. It's Thanksgiving, so everybody wants pumpkin pie. They start around. So the demand is high because everybody wants it. Supply goes down. They're running out. So the price goes up because they can charge whatever they want to.
Excellent. Can you say that again using our 2 vocabulary words that we wrote?
So, since everybody wants the pumpkin, there's a surplus. Alright, surplus of tomatoes. Okay, and there's a shortage of supply.
Excellent. I love the way we're thinking today. This is but tomorrow we will actually start graphing these. So keep your graphic organizers because we are actually going to show the relationship on a graph. Okay? All right.
Grandma, what's up, Grandma?
So what do we do? We write a good and something. I'm just gonna write.
Good and something.